It's just for the mess, so my news is real.
Child, the ghetto.
This is the Rumor Report.
So my news is real.
On The Breakfast Club.
Woo, honey, it's ghetto up in here.
Okay, nice. I want to say I like the other intro better, but okay. So, Brother Envy,
Yes,
you are in the blogs this weekend, okay? So, Gunplay and Envy situation that escalated. Listeners, just to keep y'all updated, in case you missed it, during one of DJ Envy's rants to Rick Ross, he brought up Gunplay's name. There's audio for that. Refresh their minds.
Now, you talk about boss and all the boss moves you did. We reported a story 3 weeks ago about your guy. Your guy, Gunplay is my brother. He has the Mack in the back of the 7 Series, and that's my brother. We reported a story that Gunplay, shout out to Gunplay, friend of the room. We reported a story that he had to, put a GoFundMe up because he was having some problems. If that's your brother, you take care of your brother.
Okay, cool. So Gunplay and his family felt the way about the statement. So Charlamagne got Envy and Gunplay on a call together. This is how that went.
Yo, Envy.
Play, what up, bro?
What's up, man? Why you talking crazy, man?
Talk crazy about who?
About me, my brother. What I had to do with anything, man? And my wife posting a GoFundMe, man. My baby was sick, man. She had a heart defect, my brother. Why has nothing to do with cars? Envy, for real. You know I'll slap this right? For that. You know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear. I want to be clear here. You know I would slap this out of you about that, right?
And then we can fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that.
So I'll be wrong if I'll be wrong to handle my business then, right?
But what's your business? I'm having a conversation with you. If you feel like I disrespected you, I'm talking to you like a man. I'm like, nah, I would never. And if you feel I did, I apologize. That wasn't my intention.
My wife is affected by that, my brother. That's
I apologize.
Thank you, my brother.
If cleared up, I will, because I have no problem.
So I'm assuming that the call was supposed to be private, but nobody knew that Gunplay was recording.
That is a fact.
Yeah, because when you come at somebody like a man, in my opinion, and you want to actually really have a conversation and move forward with something, or however you feeling to get it off your chest, you just don't record.
Well,
you don't
I agree
record.
with that.
This is the thing. Charlamagne called me, last week, Monday. And he had Gunplay on the line. It was like, yo, Gunplay want to talk to you. And at first I was like, nah, I'm not talking to anybody. Then I was like, you know what? Gunplay's a friend to the room. He's somebody that we know, and if he has a problem with something, let me take the call, because that's what men do.
Absolutely.
And he was saying that I talked about his wife and his daughter, which, play the call again, where you can hear me play it again. I never mentioned his wife or daughter at all. It was talk about boss and all the boss moves you did. We reported a story 3 weeks ago about your guy. Your guy, Gunplay is my brother. He has the Mack in the back of the 7 Series, and that's my brother. We reported a story that Gunplay, shout out to Gunplay, friend of the room. We reported a story that he had to, put a GoFundMe up because he was having some problems. If that's your brother, you take care of your brother. At any point, did you hear me mention his wife or his child?
No, and I was here.
Charlamagne, did you hear me mention his wife or child?
No, but to be fair,
Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. So I didn't mention his wife or child, and I didn't put the information about his GoFundMe. He did. That I didn't let that cat out the bag. He talked about it. It was something that was a story that was reported. So I didn't talk about any of that. And when Gunplay called me, because he's a friend to the room, and he was upset at first. You could tell he was upset at first. So I'm like, he's a friend, like speaking to any friend that's upset. So I let him go. I let him vent. And then we had a discussion. I said, if your wife was offended, that wasn't my intent.
And you apologize.
And I said, that's not my intent. I apologize.
Which men should do.
Right, because I was like, you're a friend to the room and you felt the way, we can have a discussion.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, he ended the call there. Charlamagne, how long did we talk on the phone after?
We talked about 10 minutes after, and
And how was that? How was the conversation?
The conversation was very, very cordial.
We were talking about families. We were talking about how we first started.
Talking about how to squash this issue between you and Ross.
And even how Gunplay, even though he's had his beefs and problems in the industry, he still was a friend to the room. He would come up and he would do all these things on the show. We laughed, we joked. We got off the phone positive.
Yeah.
Got off the phone positive.
But two things we should add to that. The GoFundMe was in reference to an issue that his daughter was going
But I didn't mention it. I just mentioned that he had a GoFundMe. That's all I mentioned.
And number two, I think Gunplay was expecting a public apology, but you weren't here.
Exactly. Yesterday, where were we?
It was off for
We
Memorial.
were off, and
last week you were in Aruba last week.
and DR, so we weren't on air. And we were gonna bring it back up and have this discussion because you know what I thought it was.
I even said that last week though. I said Envy's not here. Remember, me and you were here, Jess, and I said Envy's not here. But when he comes back, he can talk about this situation with Gunplay.
But I thought it was dope because I thought it was two men having a problem, a disagreement, and handling it like men.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't see that. So the fact that we can have that discussion, I thought that was dope. But then when you record a phone call, and I just thought that was, that was chasing something else.
Yeah. And then, is he still doing Love and Hip Hop? Is he on Love and Hip Hop still?
Yes.
Okay. Because then that's probably the reason for him recording. I really honestly feel like, yes, he definitely could feel some type of way. He definitely has the right to feel some type of way because it's still bringing him into a situation that he had nothing to do with. But it's just the recording. I just think it's just all egos and it's a lot.
Egos, and when you're dealing with people's family issues, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to see their wife crying. Nobody wants to see
But that's why I said that wasn't my intention. And like I said, I didn't mention his wife or his child. I never even said what it was. I just said he put up a GoFundMe and I was talking about Ross helping his friends. That's where it came from. So it never went to him.
Exactly.
But you know, another thing that people got to understand too, right? And this is a side note. It is against the law to record somebody's phone conversation and not tell them. That is against the law.
I can't stand it. I don't know why people do that.
And I want people to understand, right? Florida is where this happened, right? Under Florida statute 93403, secretly audio recording of another individual is a third-degree felony offense, punishable up to 5 years in prison and a fine. That is a fine. So now, district attorneys from Florida have been calling me like crazy because you're not allowed to tape somebody's phone call and put it out.
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
You gotta be smarter.
I agree. People gotta be smarter.
And I think it's so whack to record somebody's phone call, especially when you have a conversation like a man. And I think men need to do men things. And I think recording somebody's conversation and not telling them to put it out, that's not a man thing.
I agree with that. But at this moment, you know, the man thing to do is to just give a public apology to Gunplay's wife. If she felt offended.
Didn't I just say it? I said if she felt away, I apologize. I said that. Like, I'm not going to over apologize. That wasn't my intention.
Oh, no, you said it on the call. I'm just saying, they said they wanted publicly. So.
That's what it was. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was what it was.
Yeah, that's all.
Yo, I didn't know
you can't
that
have the fresh matte black paint job and not, you know.
I didn't know that you can get arrested for recording somebody's conversation. I got to take Moniece to court then.
Who was Moniece?
Another Love and Hip Hop reality
Y'all are just
star. I didn't know she was recording me. Yo, she was recording me.
But
I was talking about somebody.
It depends on what state. So if you're on probation or if you're something like, it depends. Every state is different. So if you're on probation and you do that, that could be a felony charge and you can go back to jail for probation. You can also be sued civilly and you have to pay a fine.
It is amazing.
But this is the way you got to play with people now because people don't respect boundaries.
Yeah.
And they don't respect the fact that you can have a conversation like a man with people.
Right. Because if I'm talking about somebody, you Moniece, why you going to play it on live, yo? I mean, we cool now, but I got to take her to court now that I know that can happen.
Why y'all so messy?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
The Little Mermaid made over $100 million at the U.S. box office.
Don't bring my cousin into this messy segment.
Now she's your cousin because you only got Chloe.
You always talk about Chloe, your cousin. You never say Hallie, your cousin.
That's not true. That's not true.
You never. But it's all right. Shout out to Charlamagne's family because not only is Chloe his cousin, Hallie is too.
Yes, because they sisters. That's how it works.
That's how that works. But I don't think she ever claims you because you go real hard for Chloe, not for Hallie.
Me and Chloe cancers.
Did you go see
connection.
It? Did you go see it?
I saw it. What day I saw it? Friday, Saturday.
Okay. Did you go to sleep on that one too, or did you?
No.
Was okay because you went to sleep on the White Man Can't Jump.
I did go to sleep on White Man Can't Jump. But not because it was bad, because I was actually sleepy.
Yeah, you were just sleepy. All them edibles and,
that's all.
You're fitness, so you got to take it easy.
That's it.
All right. Well, there was some nice audio from her aunt, Hallie's aunt, so this may be your aunt too, Charlamagne. I don't know. It's her real aunt, though. She had something to say after seeing the movie.
This man whose dad picked cotton. Your father picked cotton. Yeah. His granddaughter is the star of the biggest film in the entire world. His father picked cotton. South Carolina.
5 years old.
And look, on top of that, Hallie's grandmother.
There you go.
Picked tobacco. In South Carolina as a child.
Wow. So her grandfather picked cotton and her grandmother picked tobacco. And now she is the star of The Little Mermaid. This is great.
Do you know those relatives?
No, I don't know.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember?
That's before my time.
Oh, well, okay. So this is okay.
Man, leave me alone. It's Tuesday. What's wrong with y'all? We just got back.
That is amazing, though. I just want to give a big shout out to Halle Bailey, sorry.
That's right.
That was amazing. The Little Mermaid, that was amazing. It's good to see.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't, but I will. So I'm not gonna lie like you. T.I. and Tiny.
I did see.
T.I. and Tiny lose their lawsuit against MGA Entertainment toy makers. Okay, so basically, they filed a lawsuit in 2019 stating that the toy makers' OMG dolls were a blatant replica of her daughter's girl group. And it was. Like, if y'all look closely at the pictures, y'all can literally see, like, they copied Zanique's look, they copied the other two girls, but they lost I thought they were going to win that.
I don't know how they lost that lawsuit.
Yeah.
I thought that was a slam dunk.
I literally thought that was a slam dunk, man, but it's, I'm sorry. That's so bad. That's just for the mess for the day.
And her news is real.
The news is real. No, the news real today.
Allegedly.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, Teslin Figaro will be joining us for some front page news. And we got something we want to discuss. 800-585-1051. We're talking about black drivers out there.
Yeah, Tez is going to be talking to us about this NPR article that says for black drivers, a police officer's first 45 words are a sign of what's to come. Basically, you know if you're about to be in some trouble based off a police officer's first 45 of words.
Gotcha.
So handcuffs and arrests are nearly 3 times more likely to begin with the police officer issuing a command. So just keep your hands on the wheel or turn the car off. So I wonder, how often does that happen? Because that's all I've ever experienced.
All right. And we'll take your phone calls. 800-585-1051. Front page news is next.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.